I'm back and I am so excited to be back. We're going to ignore the hot mess that I am feeling right now. I just got done trying to get a walk in, and on top of it, I have some form of illness that I came down with after Comic Con, Dragon Con. I am mostly better, but I'm still stuffy, and I didn't care to try and make myself look presentable, so this is what I'm going to look like today. Hi, welcome back. It's been a hot minute since I posted a video, and as you can tell, I am very energized and very, very excited because I have already started on my new build, which, just in case you've forgotten since I've last talked about it, which was probably only a week or so ago, it's this Julieta from the Sakizo. I'm just gonna say Sakizo. I can never remember the title of the book, but that's what I'm making. I actually just nearly finished the crinoline for this. It's gonna be about 145 inches in circumference. There's going to be a petticoat, and I can't decide if I want to make the cream colored part of the outfit its own skirt and do the honeycomb all the way around, or if and then have the velvet red on top, or if I want to do like a panel of the cream that's attached to the red. And originally that was my plan, just, you know, the red skirt and that front cream are all one thing. But then I've been watching past Crown Championship contests, because what else are you going to do when you get home from a convention and you are too sick to do anything else? You're gonna lay there and doom scroll on YouTube and find all the people who are way better at this than you and fully psych yourself out for what you're trying to do. So that is exactly how I have spent my week. I am obsessed with watching the Crown Championships of the past. They are just the skill that is within the group of people that make it to there. And of course, one of my favorites being Sarcasm Hime. She did not win the global Crown Championship. She got the regional in New York City Comic Con, and then she got national. She did get to compete globally, and I was really surprised she didn't win, but that's just me. Of course, I didn't get to see everything up close, but I'm just a big fan of Sarcasm Hime, and watching her stage walk and everything was phenomenal. Completely off topic as I get myself situated to continue into what I'm trying to say. So this is gonna be all over the place. If you've been following my channel for a while, you know when I get excited, I sort of ramble a lot, and that is going to be one of these videos. But completely off topic, I went to a few voice actor panels at Dragon Con, and one of the things they said was if you eat a few bites of a green apple before you record, it helps prevent mouth noises, like mouth clicking. And I know I have a mouth clicking problem. I can tell. I try to edit it out. Sometimes I miss it, but it's definitely a thing. So I'm giving it a shot. So I need to take a green apple break. So I've been looking at the level of skill involved with Crown, and as you remember, I'm sure, my goal is to compete in a Crown Championship. Originally I was looking at New York City Comic Con, but I've done some more research since then, and Florida SuperCon is closer to me, so I might try there next year, which I think happens in July-ish. So that is my deadline if I'm going to try to make it for that convention. So it shrinks my original timeline that I had thought this through by several months. Looking at the skill, I honestly think that 2 skirts is the way to go. It almost feels like having the front panel and the red skirt combined it's kind of like a cop-out. Like, I didn't want to put the effort into making the rest of the skirt. So I think that's what I'm going to do, which does increase my workload quite a bit because I will have to do the honeycomb smocking all the way around the skirt, and you will only see 20% of it. So maybe I don't know. That's the thoughts in my head right now. It does have the added benefit of poofing out the bottom all the way around just a smidge, so it'll add more volume to the skirt. I don't know. Decisions have not yet been made. That is a future me problem. That is not a today me problem. So let's focus on today problems and just keep dreaming up my plan for the future. But anyway, so I started ahead of schedule. So originally, in my cosplay planner, I had planned to work on the crinoline this week and actually finish it this week. That was the goal. Well, I actually got a bit of a head start 2 days before leaving for Dragon Con. I just happened to have some time on my hands. I already had the materials, so I went ahead and started working on that. And I did not realize the amount of math that goes into designing a crinoline. So to make it easier on myself, I actually utilized Adobe Illustrator to digitize my pattern and make mock-ups of the hoops that are going to go into it and so on and so forth. And I have redone my measurements probably 15 times now. But I actually have the bag part of the crinoline, which contains 4 steel hoops. They're not in yet. Completely done, and I have the vertical ribbons completely done. I am just waiting on some boning casing to arrive so that I can put the horizontal hoops in. I just didn't feel like making my own. Originally, I was going to out of the gauze grain ribbon, which is the same material that the vertical parts are made out of, but I decided I did not want to go through that effort. So I went ahead and purchased some like 50 yards of boning casing. And then I have some 1/2-inch flat steel boning on hand that is uncut. I'm hoping I have enough of that to get me through the bag, and then I think I'm going to deconstruct the hoops skirt that I made for Scarlett O'Hara, which by the way, I wound up pulling out that contest. I just did not want to do it. In all honesty, it's probably because I was getting sick and didn't realize it, but I had zero motivation to do it, so I just didn't do it. But I'm thinking about cannibalizing some of the boning in that, but I'm probably going to have to order more because my hoop skirt is a different shape and different sizing, so I probably can't use much of that boning. So that will probably take me another week or so to complete, just because of shipping time and whatnot, and getting paid so I can buy more steel. So I'm not going to complete that on my planner like I had originally thought, but I'm very happy with the progress that I've made so far. But in my planner, I had jotted down patterning out the bodice and potentially even starting the creation of the bodice. So I had pre-ordered those materials. I think I may have mentioned that in my last update. So my first week of planning was definitely overdone. I gave myself too much to do, though if I didn't get sick and I had the materials on hand, I actually think I could have hit most of those goals, but that's fine. I'll just move things over to the next week. So I have the materials to pattern out my bodice. I am officially making a new corset pattern. I have lost about 15 pounds and I'm continuing to lose weight, and I just want to make something that will accommodate my changing body a bit more than the other one that I have. So I'm gonna make a brand new corset pattern. Oh, and the best part is I'm planning on digitizing my corset pattern and making it available for people to use. And I also will be digitizing my crinoline pattern and making that available for use. Now, the crinoline is not historically accurate. It's a very specific shape, but it will be usable for any other skirt that you would want to make that is that sort of bell shape. More to come on that. Everything I make for this, I think I'm going to be able to digitize the pattern. I just learned how to do it and I'm very excited to make a fun pattern. Back on topic. So I will be patterning out my bodice tonight, maybe tonight, potentially tonight, and working on that tomorrow and into next week, getting the bodice, the basic bodice made. I don't have the trimmings for it that I want to use, and I don't have in the front panel design, I'm actually going to make out of leather, so that's like a whole thing that I'll describe later because it's kind of different, but I can at least get the base corset made while I'm waiting for the other materials to arrive. So that is where I'm at so far with Sakizo. And I don't have another side project that I'm currently working on, though I do have them planned. I just don't have the materials. I will be sharing out a video about detailing how I made the crinoline, which will be a companion video to the pattern that I'll be releasing to go along with that, because I just feel like sometimes things written down don't make as much sense as a video, but it should still be a fun watch because you'll get to see my progress for creating the crinoline and the pattern and whatnot. And then I will be releasing a separate video of just like an overview of Dragon Con, nothing too formal, just some fun things that I saw, fun things that I did, some amazing cosplays. So that will be coming out as well. And then I am also putting together a build book, how to or tips or guide or however you want to say it, because I didn't mention this. I probably should have led with this statement, but I won Best Masters at Tampa Bay Comic Con with my Sailor Cosmos Fairy build, the designs by No Flutter. So that's awesome. That happened the weekend before Dragon Con, and I just failed to mention that here, but that happened. And so I actually got some excellent feedback from one of the judges about my build book, and he was using it as an example when other people would ask him for advice on build books. So I'm going to share my build book with you. So that video will be coming soon too. No idea when. Hopefully soon, probably in the next couple of weeks. So that was a lot. I feel like I rambled a lot. I went off tangent, but it's fine. I am running on like ibuprofen, tea, and Granny Smith apples. So that's all I have for you in this update. More to come on my build, which I am lovingly calling my path to crown. Hopefully I can get in and maybe win a regional. That would be so awesome. But for now, it's back to just cutting steel and making corsets. So that's all I have for you. If you like this video, make sure to hit the like button and make sure to subscribe if you want to follow me on this journey on whether or not I can get accepted into a crown championship and maybe win. That would be awesome. And stay tuned for those other videos that I mentioned, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!